Correct. Macam tak nak lah kerja dapur, macam penat lah, or there's a lot of challenges like the mind like I wasn't courageous enough to do it yet. So what I learned from my dad, right, growing up, I saw macam mana dia sangat generous dengan the food preparations.
So memang selalunya I would imagine your father is the life of the party lah.
Yes, especially when it comes to food. I feel like he's very passionate about it. Buat saya realise that macam benda kecil pun boleh buat impact besar. Like until now I remember his gesture. I would say to be very courageous. Yeah, because to follow your passion kan is not easy, is not smooth sailing, tapi it will be worth it. Yeah.
Selamat kembali ke satu lagi episod NoTapis. Saya Natasha dan hari ni tetamu kita ada kisah yang sangat-sangat menarik untuk dikongsikan. Ceritanya dia macam kek lapis. Each layer tu penuh warna, rasa dan juga mungkin kisah yang agak heart-wrenching. Beliau ni sebenarnya made the switch at 26 years old dari seorang guru jadi seorang chef pastry. Tak tahulah whether ada yang katakan gila lah switch macam ni. Tapi nanti kita tanya. Selamat datang Chef Insyirah kepada NoTapis. Apa khabar?
Khabar baik, Alhamdulillah. Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. Kalau orang-orang yang cerita-cerita kisah-kisah yang menarik selalu kita invite. So okay. you chosen one.
Ya, kek lapis.
Kek lapis. Jadi sebelum kita cakap pasal kek lapis tu, kita nak tanya you pasal you punya switch lah. Okay. Ada tak yang orang tanya you macam gila ke you ni? Nak tiba-tiba dari guru tiba-tiba nak jadi chef? Pernah orang cakap you gila?
Not exactly but gila that word. But then they had doubts lah. Macam are you serious? Dia tanya macam nak switch because they anggap that kerja kitchen macam tak stable atau very very challenging as compared to you are already a teacher for so many years, right? Kenapa nak make the switch? Yeah.
Okay, so sebelum tu you dah jadi cikgu dah berapa lama sebenarnya?
So I've been teaching for macam since after my A-levels kan, like 19 to macam early 20s. So I taught in different environments macam tutoring, preschool and also enrichment educator. Yeah.
Macam-macam you dah buat.
Yeah.
Dia cuba-cuba benda-benda yang berlainan lah kan. So bila you buat this switch ni kan, like ada peluang ni untuk ubah laluan dari guru ni jadi chef ni kan. I would say it's kind of like a privilege lah kan. Dan mungkin tak semua yang dapat lakukannya kan. What do you think? What would you say to that?
I think because I had that passion macam in me. So interesting fact, when I was teaching kan, to distress, like after like doing the lesson plan and everything kan, I would actually go to the kitchen to bake. So that is my so I share with my colleagues. They're very happy. So I always bring like things that I bake. So that was very therapeutic for me.
So kawan-kawan dekat sekolah tu sebenarnya yang jadi guinea pig, yang tester dululah.
Betul.
Kalau tak jadi tak boleh jadi chef.
Betul. Then sometimes like I never bring, tak bawa cupcake hari ni. Like,
meminta.
Betul lah.
Actually selain daripada passion tu, sebenarnya saya dapat tahu actually ada satu lagi sebab kan yang cause you to make the switch. Mungkin you boleh kongsi apa sebenarnya sebab tu?
Okay, so when I was engaged kan, then my fiancé suddenly was diagnosed with leukemia. Yeah, so at an early age, she was 27. So macam that was my turning point lah, because I realised macam life is fragile. Like anything can happen. Then if you don't pursue your passion, then there's no right time to pursue it. So I decided to take that leap lah.
So maknanya sebelum ni memang you ada niat nak cuba tapi macam tak ada pushing factor lah.
Correct. Macam tak nak lah kerja dapur, macam penat lah, or there's a lot of challenges like the mind like I wasn't courageous enough to do it yet.
So kejadian ni buat you macam okay lah, ini masanya.
Yeah, and also dengan sokongan my partner, he was very supportive of my decision. And then I also had doubts like what you said, right? He made me believe in myself also lah. Yeah, to be strong and also to face to embrace the challenge. Yeah.
Macam I would imagine kan ketika tu if you don't mind sharing, your husband, sekarang husband Alhamdulillah dah husband. Beliau ni bila dapat didiagnose leukemia tu stage berapa?
Leukemia is blood cancer. So it depends on what kind of leukemia it is. So there's acute ALL and other things lah. But his was ALL and it needed immediate chemotherapy. Yeah. But we are thankful that we found out early.
Awal lah.
Yeah. So dapat go through the therapy and everything at early age so that you are strong enough to fight it lah.
So dapat lalui rawatan yang awal, jadi okay lah.
Yeah.
Berapa cycle tu kena pergi?
That lasted. So he was diagnosed in May, right? Then terus dalam hospital sampai December. That whole 6 months. Then he had transplant as well. So when you had chemotherapy, leukemia, right, you have to go through a bone marrow transplant. Yeah. So Alhamdulillah, he was a perfect match with his abang that transplant the bone marrow to him. Yeah.
So he's okay now?
Alhamdulillah, he's okay.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Okay. And for you, macam I'm sure ketika tu ada banyak perubahan bukan saja macam your fiancé ataupun your suami tu mengalami sesuatu yang berlainan, but for you also, you nak kejar impian juga kan.
Yes.
Jadi macam mana ketika tu you macam imbangilah?
Yeah. So I think kalau you witness someone you love go through that, right, you have no choice but to be strong. Kan? So you just have to have a positive mindset. Also, he helped me a lot also, like macam think positive. I think we both try to stay positive for each other, very supportive. And also, because of that also, right, I was interested dengan macam makanan yang sihat. So I had to prepare food for him, like when we got married, because the doctor cakap when after chemo, you're immunosuppressed. So your immune system is very weak kan. So the food that you eat must be prepared like within 2 hours. So I try to incorporate macam healthy food in what I cook lah.
So ketika tu tahun berapa?
Okay, so after his transplant, Alhamdulillah, because we got BTO and everything also. Yeah. So the part where he got diagnosed, we already applied BTO, and so that timeline was that 6 months is one of the most challenging times in my life. But I now look back and think that if I can go through that, then yeah, it builds strength, I feel. So we got married in January, Alhamdulillah. So when I'm his wife, then I prepare all the healthy food out.
Tadi you cakap pasal positivity and like a bit of resilience kan. Pernah tak you rasa macam, because you mentioned like dia merupakan masa yang sangat-sangat mencabar dengan rumah lain, dengan fiancé / suami sekarang mengalami sesuatu yang very, it's life threatening kan. And for you also, you nak kejar impian tu kan. Pernah tak macam di mana-mana masa tu you macam breakdown, macam tak nak, I cannot do this anymore?
Kalau cakap tak ada tu tipu lah kan. I mean, we are all human beings. There are moments that you have ups and downs. But I think what's important is to have a strong mindset. Like when you feel something down, maybe you just take a breather, then you collate your thoughts back, calm down, and remember why you started and everything. Yeah.
Okay. And then bila you masuk sekolah culinary tu macam mana pula?
Oh, that was actually after I got married that I joined. Yeah, so macam tak terlalu banyak sangat things happening, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so Alhamdulillah, it was smooth because I feel, right, my experience as a teacher helped me be a better student.
Oh, ya ke? Macam mana tu?
I don't know. Maybe it's the maturity of the age, and also, or maybe I really passionate kan. So for the first time, I dapat straight A's tau. Dalam culinary school.
A student.
A-level tak dapat A tau.
Tak apa. Kita tengok yang A je.
Itulah. So I feel, yeah, that's another thing why you should pursue your passion. Because if you do something that you really love, yeah, the result shows lah.
Okay. Dan mungkin just a scenario kalau you tak buat perubahan back then kan, rasanya hidup you sekarang ni rasa macam sama tak?
I think it will be very different.
What do you think you will be doing kalau you tak ubah jadi chef?
if I'm teaching, I almost probably still bake after
Masih
like
lah.
come back from work
Masih
kan,
lah.
to de-stress.
Untunglah kawan-kawan dekat kerja tu. Tapi sekarang dah tak ada
Dah tak lah.
Okay, so seperti saya katakan, you sebenarnya menjalani pengajian selama 18 bulan di at Sunrise Global Chef Academy. Hari ni you dah bekerja di Sodexo, sebuah syarikat global yang menghidangkan makanan untuk ribuan orang setiap hari. Dulu
Yes.
a few je, hari ni ramai-ramai. Tapi saya rasa apa yang menarik is that you pernah berkongsi dalam wawancara yang lain, arwah bapanya sebenarnya sangat sportif dan suka memasak juga.
Yes,
mungkin boleh kongsilah macam mana semangat untuk memasak ni from your father inspire you to do what you do hari ni.
So what I learned from my dad, right, growing up, I saw macam mana dia sangat generous dengan the food preparation. So kalau dia tahu macam ada tamu nak datang rumah, dia akan ke pasar pagi-pagi untuk beli meat yang paling segar and everything, and then he will prepare from scratch, ensuring that the taste is good and everything So and when tamu sudah datang, dia akan personally serve, cakap ni beli kat sini, ni sedap ke tak. Dia
macam executive chef
dia gather feedback juga. Macam like okay. And then one more that I remember kan, because last time I had dalam secondary school, I had a camp kat sekolah. Lepas tu dulu tak ada handphone lah kan, secondary school saya.
Dulu pakai
rumah call rumah cakap, Abah, kat sini makanan tak sedap. Lepas tu pasal camp, right, you can choose. Then saya, okay tak apa, nanti besok pergi kat gate pukul 12. Pergi kat gate pukul 12. Okay. Then hang up. Then okay lah, pukul 12 pergi gate. He prepared for me tuna egg mayo sandwich. Then he say, you share with your friends, okay?
Bukan untuk you je lah.
Untuk kawan-kawan saya tu. Ni share dengan kawan-kawan, okay? It's like, okay. Then my kawan makan pun, dia cakap, sedap lah yang bapak buat. Macam boleh buat lagi
so
tak?
Ada request.
I didn't expect like him to bring the whole box, you know. Yeah, so my friends were all happy lah, because I think he know macam maybe kita orang tak makan tak salah, macam tak boleh enjoy the
lain
camp
sikit dia punya tak suit the taste
Yeah.
So memang selalunya I would imagine your father is the life of the party lah.
Yes,
Bila
especially
masak.
when it comes to food, I feel like he's very passionate about it.
So apa yang you lihat daripada mungkin perwatakan your father ni kan, you macam wow, that's what I want to take after selepas apa-apa.
Correct. So I appreciate macam mana how he's very thoughtful in preparing his food, and also buat saya realise that macam benda kecil pun boleh buat impact besar. Like until now I remember his gesture.
So what's the biggest gesture yang you ingatkan?
One unforgettable experience is that time masa A-level also I actually start baking to distress kan. So I say dekat perpustakaan saya akan tengok supposed to revise, tapi saya pergi cooking section beli tengok
baca
recipe,
buku lain ni
just to macam take a 5-minute break. Lepas tu ni macam sedap So I took the recipe, then I bring home. Then my mother tanya, tadi belajar okay tak? Okay, tapi nampak recipe ni, nak try nak try. Okay lah, later kita pergi supermarket beli bahan-bahannya. Lepas tu teman saya pergi beli, saya buat kat rumah. That was one of my first cakes that I baked lah when I was like older a bit, macam by myself. Yeah. So yeah, I feel he's very supportive
So macam itu adalah satu-satu kenangan manis lah you dapat
manis.
Ingat lah.
Literally, yes.
Literally manis. Dia kelakar. Okay. So daripada kopi resepi daripada buku, daripada perpustakaan tu, sekarang you merupakan chef di syarikat global Sodexo, dan skala dia bukan kek yang kecil je, tapi banyak-banyak kan. So mungkin you boleh kongsi sikit sekarang sebagai chef Syirah ni, you punya rutin ni sebenarnya macam mana?
So rutin sebagai chef, I think being a chef, it needs a lot of discipline because you start early in the morning and then you have to be mentally prepared for the whole day kan. Yeah, so it took a while for me to get used to that routine, sebab bila saya di Sunrise, saya start intern dulu. So from the internship, and then I go from working in a few other companies like bakeries, restaurants and hotels also, before I land to this catering Sodexo. Yeah. So rutin harian sekarang is kerana sekarang syarikat saya yang saya bekerja kan, the site is a business school. So I prepare food for students and also for staff there lah.
Wow, untung pelajar-pelajar dan staff-staff di situ Dan nak buat dekat berita harian tak?
Boleh jugalah kalau ada.
Kalau bos, kalau ada bajet, kita panggil.
So dia macam job interview.
Betul. Sebenarnya dia bukan interview pasal you the job interview. Okay. So bila kita cakap pasal macam all the makanan yang you siapkan dan hidangkan ni kan, macam mana you make sure that dalam beribu-ribu makanan yang you hasilkan tu ada personal touch you lah.
Okay. So I think it's very important with your intention. So for me, satu principle yang saya hold kan is that whenever I prepare something right, I would actually serve it to my own family or myself to eat. Yeah. So
menu testing dulu lah.
Yeah. So even like if I prepare 100 or 1,000 right, I will think, would I personally serve it to someone I love or myself, then I will hidangkan.
Okay.
So every single plate I ensure that it's something that I treasure.
Okay, so antara menu yang saya dengar you pernah create ni adalah teh tarik creme brulee dengan putri salad cheesecake.
Yes.
Macam mana tu dapat inspirasi tu?
Because okay, so I feel kan as a chef you will go through a lot of phases lah. So I think currently I'm in a local heritage punya era gitu.
Ni you punya era. Okay.
So like in the beginning, yes, of course I try to improve my skills and like build the foundation and everything. So now I like to play with flavors.
Okay.
And recently I actually my company had this pentadingan untuk SG60 punya menu and alhamdulillah saya jadi juara. So teh tarik creme brulee was one of the thing from the menu. Yeah, so I try to think what can infuse local flavours kan, tapi with a modern touch lah.
Okay. So yang dia punya modern touch untuk teh tarik creme brulee tu, creme brulee dia modern lah.
Yes.
Tapi nostalgic dia teh tarik.
Correct.
Saya dengan teh tarik tiada pisahnya.
I know, right?
Okay. Tapi kan bila kita cakap pasal macam all this innovative punya menu dan sebagainya kan, kadang-kadang orang memang suka dia punya traditional. Ada yang suka yang modern. Tapi kadang-kadang dekat Singapore ni ada yang cerewet. So macam mana you imbangi that palette of macam okay, kita nak bagi traditional tapi elevated.
Correct.
Macam mana?
So I feel it's penting kan, tak, you cannot paksa it tau. You have to think through macam mana it celebrates it, not force it. So I think it's important to also honour that flavour and make sure it works lah, like the texture and the presentation.
You pernah buat mungkin resepi yang you rasa macam sedap tapi bila you bagi orang rasa macam apa benda ni?
Yeah, of course. I think it's very subjective kan.
Apa yang sebenarnya you pernah cuba tu lepas tu orang cakap apa benda ni?
To be honest, no, tak lah. I did teh tarik madeleines. Because I think I try to infuse flavours where it fits. Yeah, but I've seen macam nasi lemak cookie and I wonder like how it tastes like. But I'm sure it tastes good because
orang jual, orang makan jugalah kan. Okay. So you sekarang you dah cuba macam nak fusion and then innovate kan resepi-resepi ni kan. Macam mana you gunakan this wadah lah sebagai chef untuk mungkin membuka ruang untuk bakat baru keluar dan tunjukkan like orang Melayu Singapura ni boleh buatkan perkara-perkara yang sangat-sangat menarik ni dalam dunia pastry lagi.
We try to be more thoughtful of the menu itself lah.
Okay, so bila you nak hasilkan menu tu selalunya berapa lama you ambil?
I like to do research lah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will try to put this together. Then kalau free kat rumah, I try to cook and then I give my family to makan or my husband to makan. So dorang jadi tester. And I cakap ni kena, I think okay lah, tapi maybe you swap something else to this. And then I gather the feedback and then I try to implement it lah.
Okay, so selalunya anggaran berapa lama?
Anggaran really depends. Sometimes it's macam 1 week, sometimes it's a few months.
Oh, few months?
Yes.
Wow, yang few months tu resepi apa?
Okay, so the recent omakaki kan, because I had to do a few dishes. So there's like main dish, and then there's rice, and then there's side dishes. So I want to make sure that all of that components kan goes well together.
Sesuai lah sama-sama.
Like cohesive lah.
Okay.
So I think the side dish I had to try a few different type things to make sure it balances the palate lah.
Okay. So benda-benda yang simple 1 minggu lah.
Nak bring it together tu macam
okay, tu yang cuma cabarnya.
Correct.
Kalau nak individual dia senang lah.
Betul. Yes.
Okay, chef katanya. Okay. So sekarang you dalam syarikat yang global kan, dan anda nampak bagaimana industri makanan beroperasi pada skala yang besar. Dari situ kan, apa yang anda rasa perlu berubah lah dalam this culinary industry? Do you think ada yang boleh diubah untuk make it better?
The culinary industry I think has gone a long way since. Do you want to know something interesting tak? Like
of course. NoTapis. Cerita.
So the hierarchy in the kitchen kan is actually inspired by the French army hierarchy. So naturally, right, the nature of the kitchen is very male dominated. Yeah, so like all the pangkat, right, is from there, like how the army got ranks. So that's how it inspired the kitchen ranking also.
So sekarang you rank apa?
Pastry chef. So I like take care of pastry lah.
Okay.
So starting off you be intern, komi. Then komi pun ada 3 pangkat tau. Komi 1, komi 2,
kena
komi 3.
Kena ada star.
Kan. Macam army.
Super.
And then after that, it's very very hierarchical. I hope that in the future, right, I mean like now we are learning to be more inclusive.
So sebagai seorang wanita yang bertudung dalam industri yang that's male dominated seperti anda katakan ni, you pernah rasa macam I have to prove myself, saya harus buktikan diri sendiri yang I deserve this spot in the kitchen?
How I approach it, right, of course like it comes with challenges, and being a female and also Malay with hijab, it comes with extra challenges. Yes, that is true. But don't be disheartened, sebab I feel like those challenges are what makes you stronger. Yeah, so every day when I started off, of course it's not easy because I'm learning the basics and everything, right? So how I approach it was I just learn whatever I can, just absorb. And then macam those that don't believe in me or what, previously I just like put it aside lah. Macam okay, that is their opinion, I'm still learning. Yeah.
Okay. So pernah ada tak macam insiden dalam, kita tak payah names lah tapi macam pernah tak ada insiden tu yang you rasa macam mungkin gender discrimination memandangkan is male dominated industry?
I have encountered, but I just learned to macam okay, this is your personality, but I brushed it aside. So for example, like I had an incident previously that, not this company lah, my previous company. So they wanted to hire new people. So like the owner said, how come all that apply are girls I need men.
Kenapa
macam girls tak strong. I just like heard it and I just brushed it off lah. Cause like so I left the company because it doesn't align with my beliefs lah.
Kenapa ada macam stigma?
Maybe they feel like men are stronger, but I feel females can do equally good job. Like we have our own like strengths, right? Yeah, so I don't think there should be a discrimination at this age lah.
You can do it, I can do it, you can do it too.
Yes,
betul
of course.
Betul Okay. Dan you sendiri pernah buat pertukaran kerjaya kan, daripada pendidikan ke pastry. Apa mungkin message anda kepada mereka yang mungkin terfikir macam I want to make the mid-career switch tapi tak pasti sekiranya I will make it?
Of course, there are doubts like running through your mind. Is it practical to do this, practical to that? It's normal. Like, I think you should just think of why you do it. Yeah, like your intention. And then to pursue your passion. Because like what I said, kalau tak sekarang then bila kan? Because life is fragile. And also, I feel like if you have fun in what you do, right, you will, I think you will be very successful lah. Yeah. So important thing is to be passionate and also have fun.
Tapi ada yang mungkin rasa it's easier said than done kan. Ada yang risau tentang mungkin kestabilan bila tukar kerjayanya kan. Bagaimana anda mungkin seimbangkanlah minat reality praktikal dengan keuangan, keluarga dan juga masa depan lah. Like let's say dia tak terjadi, like passion only pushes you so far kan.
Correct. I feel this journey it has highs and lows. Even there's a learning curve involved. So pada mulanya mestilah awak akan rasa macam you have to put in, like you have to pedal harder lah kan, macam naik basikal gitu. So once you get a hang of it, and then you have to have an open mind also, macam to really be open to learning. So that's how you learn new things lah, and then you can adapt to new environments, also upskill your skills, and then you have better opportunities.
Jadi kita boleh lihat lah peluang yang diraihkan oleh Chef Insyirah ni.
Alhamdulillah.
Dia kayuh basikal tu penat. Awal-awal ni perit
Yes.
Tapi alhamdulillah dah okay.
Yeah. So my advice is macam when you have macam face a difficulty, right? Yeah, you need to, that's when
ingat
you
balik
need to push on.
Kenapa you buat perkara tersebut lah. Okay. Dan jika ada seorang wanita muda ataupun mungkin ibu yang berusia 40 tahun yang yang datang kepada anda untuk dapat nasihat tu kan, apa nasihat yang paling jujur yang anda akan berikan in one sentence?
To be very courageous. Yeah, because to follow your passion kan is not easy, is not smooth sailing, tapi it will be worth it. Yeah.
So dalam pekerjaan baru ni you dapat peluang yang berlainan lah. Not only to cook untuk orang lain, tapi macam dapat peluang untuk showcase you punya makanan kepada lapisan-lapisan masyarakat yang berlainan.
Correct.
Okay. Terima kasih banyak-banyak kepada Chef Insyirah kerana berkongsi you punya kisah yang macam kuih lapis tu, kek lapis macam tu. Memang berwarna-warni sangat-sangat. Saya berharap sesiapa yang mendengar kisah anda ni dapat berinspirasi lah untuk take the leap of faith. Mungkin kena pedal a bit harder awal tu, tapi perjalanan tu worth it lah.
Yes.
Okay. Saya ingin ucapkan selamat maju jaya dalam apa saja yang anda lakukan dalam masa akan datang. Kalau perlukan taster, boleh call saya.
Boleh. Saya call berita.
Yes, boleh. Mungkin ada sandwich dekat lobby, saya collect, no problem. Dan dengan itu kita jumpa lagi dalam podcast seterusnya.